Snake! Snake is back! Yes! Motherfucking Snake is running around, sneaking up on bitches and ready to go and kill people. Just absolutely fucking murk them. Just, yeah, drag the body off somewhere. You know, go blend into the background, just do one of these. I'm not here, just go about your business. Go about your business. It's so fucking awesome to see this. So, Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes was showed off, and this pretty much to commemorate the 25th anniversary of Metal Gear's. And as a franchise, I mean, this is a good way to celebrate it because it looked absolutely amazing. It's stunning visually because they were showing off and definitely toting the whole Fox engine thing, which a lot of people are just like, wonder how good it's going to be. Well, it looked amazing, flat out. Like, watching it, to think that this is for, you know, everything that's out right now, this isn't actually, like, technically next gen, it is amazing to see exactly, you know, what they're capable of doing. I was like, wow. Also interesting to note that apparently they're really considering having Silent Hill done with the Fox engine. And as a matter of fact, Hideo Kojima himself has went on and stated, yeah, I'm kind of interested in maybe dabbling with some Silent Hill. That'd be kind of cool. And also, while, you know, you're thinking about dabbling with things, you know, Snatcher, that'd be super fucking cool. But anyway, this is about my reaction to this trailer and watching it. You know, it had English subtitles, which was really nice. It's obviously not English dubbed yet. But it was just cool as hell to see everything going on. I was just like, oh my god, and this is going to be like a gigantic world that you can run around in? I was like, really? Like, I'll be able to just go sneak about everywhere, go, and you can have a helicopter come pick you up and just take you to anywhere that you need to go. And I was like, huh, that's kind of interesting. And they also were stating, you know, you're able to go and fuck with what music is playing whenever it shows up, but if the music is like super insane loud and everything, then you might get caught. Which I thought it was interesting that there's a potential chance that your music that's playing is louder than a helicopter. In my case, that's more than capable of happening because I listen to metal all the time. I'd be really happy, like, you know, it's coming and descending and it's going to go and pick me up and everything. I just have Morbid Angel blasting out of all the fucking speakers. Like, I put extra speakers on just so that they know metal is arriving. Metal Gear Solid metal, heavy metal, death metal. It doesn't matter. Too many metal references going on here. But this is seriously fucking exciting. The thing that I was having a question about is this Big Boss? Because it looks like, I mean, he's got the eye patch and everything, but it made me kind of curious. I'm like, kind of curious. Because, I mean, they went on to say that this is technically a prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5. So this isn't in any way like an official sequel or anything. I guess it's like bridging the gap between stuff, between Guns of the Patriots on into whatever they're calling the 5th installment of the Metal Gear Solid series. But it made me kind of curious, like, what's going on with the story? But, you know, there's always, like, a big thing of intrigue anytime that another Metal Gear game is coming up. It looked like there was a lot more emphasis on sneaking about, though, and I like that. As much as I love Metal Gear Solid 4, you didn't really seem to have to sneak as much. There was just tons of fucking guns everywhere. Rocket launchers and pistols and rifles and assault rifles and just a fucking smorgasbord of weaponry at your disposal. And, I mean, I liked it, but I want to sneak. I want to sneak everywhere and just absolutely, like, take somebody, rip them in half, throw them over a fucking cliff, and just go about my business. Nobody can see me and everything. I'm like, there's like, Solid Snake just ripped my ass apart. But I'm excited. I am. I mean, anytime that a Metal Gear game is announced, especially one that's going to be popping up onto a console, it's a really, really big deal. I mean, it's been a while since Metal Gear Solid 4 hit, so I'm kind of curious what all they plan on doing. And the Fox engine, you know, was one of the biggest deals about it. I mean, I'm not one of those people that's just like, oh my god, visually stimulating, I have to go on about the fucking graphics and work my meat, I can't believe how amazing this is. But it is a visual treat, truthfully, and it's kind of cool that they said that the Fox engine is scalable for next-gen consoles. So this is something that they could go and carry forth into that, and if this is something that they're going to go and sell to other publishers and developers and everything similar to the Unreal Engine, then that would be kind of interesting too, and would make developers pretty damn happy, because they get used to it right now, and on to next-gen. It'd make development time a hell of a lot fucking shorter and a lot easier for them too, so I think that's pretty neat. Granted, it has nothing to do with the actual trailer itself, but it's still a pretty big deal. So, I'm excited about this. I mean, it's Snake. He's running around killing shit. Whether it's Big Boss or it's Solid Snake, we really don't know. I mean, they could do anything with the story to go and come up with, you know, and conjure what the fuck is happening. Either way, I'm happy. And a prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5? Curiouser and curiouser. And the fact that it's an open world, you know, I want to know exactly what the scope of the world is, because, I mean, if this is something like in Just Cause 2, Just Cause 2 had a gigantic world, or maybe this is something that's like, oh, I don't know, as big as, I don't know, the Elder Scrolls series, where it just goes on forever. Granted, I don't see it ever being as big as something like Daggerfall. Daggerfall was like limitless and just went on for eons. It was like, you're gonna find the end of the world? You're fucking silly. Seriously, might want to fucking put that down and quit. But anyway, just, you know, very excited about this, but I'm kind of curious. What were your first initial thoughts whenever you saw this? I mean, it was cool seeing, like, the entire trailer and they're showing all the story and everything that's going on, and I was excited about that, but I just kept on thinking, I want to see this in action. I want to see them moving about. Then all of a sudden, he just goes and descends down the rocks and everything. He's sneaking about, and the fucking lights are going and showing off, and you see the people in the background, you see all the vehicles and everything. Then the light just shines right on them, and then it ends. And I was like, I want to see some shit happen! It was one of those things, like, anytime that you are just watching a video, you aren't even interacting with it. If you were just watching something, and it ends, and you're like, no! I wanted more! I wanted more! I want to see what happened next! That's a really good indication that it's probably going to pique your interest at maximum levels, and then suddenly just, it's like, oh, fucking limit cap? Oh, fuck all that noise. No, your fucking excitement's way up here. So it's pretty cool to go and think about something like that, but yeah, I'm stoked. I really am. I mean, I've been playing Metal Gear since Metal Gear 1, okay, and to see them going and like 25th anniversary and everything, there's so many anniversaries that have been coming up for long-running franchises. It's kind of cool. But Metal Gear, again, paid its dues and everything. Hideo Kojima seems like he's definitely gonna fucking do a good job with this. I mean, really, he's been doing a good job with all the Metal Gear games, but regardless, it's something that we hold to a high standard, so I'm hoping that this is all about super sneaky, stealthy shit and less about action. That's just my humble opinion. I just want to go around, sneak, kill people, drag them off, and be rewarded for stealthy gameplay over just having a mindless amount of fucking weaponry, just because we have so many games that are like that. So, anyway, what do you think? What do you think that the game's going to entail? What do you think the story is going to be? What characters do you think are going to show up from the past Metal Gear games? Do you think that they're going to incorporate anything from, like, something like, you know, Snake Eater or anything like that? Or anything from Metal Gear Solid 4? You know, what are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Hell, they haven't even talked about online. I can guarantee if this is, like, one big gigantic world, oh, they'll definitely be online. And makes me kind of interested. You know, there's so many unknowns, so it just gets all the gears turning in your head. So what are your opinions, thoughts, feelings, everything like that? Comment down below in the comment box. I'm sure that if you haven't seen the video, seriously, just go and pull it up. I mean, they just showed it off recently, so you'll be pretty damn happy. But anyway, everybody in attendance was probably absolutely, like, the most fortunate motherfuckers ever. But anyway, that's my thoughts, that's my opinions, and everything like that. Now then, I end this like I always do. Nerds, nerdettes, and gamers. Game the fuck on.